So you're interested in purchasing the all-new 2024 Kia EV9 fully electric 3-row SUV, but might want to know the exact differences between two trim levels. Well, in this video, we're going to cover the Land versus the GT line, which are the more fully loaded, fully optioned models within the EV9's lineup. See what the exact differences are that you're gaining from that of the lesser trims in the EV9 lineup, as well as some of the optional packages and features on either of these two models. And of course, we will wrap up with the pricing information for each of these two trims as well. So make sure to stay tuned. There's a lot of information here in this video, but without further ado, let's get right into it. So as usual, I want to put this disclaimer out there in that I created this list of similarities and differences using the Kia EV9 order guide to the best of my ability. If you believe anything is incorrect or just need additional clarification, leave a comment down in the comment section. I will do my best to answer them. Of course, I highly recommend everybody check out the EV9 build and price tool on Kia's website. It's a great way to distinguish the different options features are available on what trim level, as well as the exact color combination and pricing information. So as usual, I want to start out this video covering the standard equipment that you're getting across every single EV9 for the 2024 model year. Then we'll move into the standard equipment that you're getting on both the Land and the GT line over that of the lesser trims, including the Wind as well as the Light, Standard Range, and Long Range, because there are some key differences opting for one of these two higher trims versus that of some of the lower trims. Then we'll move into the optional differences in packaging between the Land and the GT line and a little bit more specifics, and of course wrap up this video with pricing. So looking at the standard equipment across every single EV9 for 2024, the list is quite impressive, and even more impressive when you get to that Land trim and of course that GT line. So every EV9 is going to come with automatic emergency braking with junction turning, crossing detection, direct oncoming, and evasive steering assist, blind spot detection with rear cross traffic collision avoidance assist, lane keeping assist as well as lane following assist, front and rear parking sensors, smart cruise control with stop and go and machine learning, highway drive assist 2, high beam assist, rear occupant alert, the door logic type, driver attention warning with leading vehicle departure alert, LED projector headlights and LED taillights, smart power liftgate, heated and ventilated front seats with 8-way power driver seat and 2-way power lumbar. These same adjustments are going to be available on the passenger side as well. One-touch sliding and folding second row seats, tri-zone automatic climate control, a combined nearly 30-inch panoramic display with built-in navigation, so that's the digital gauge cluster, as well as the infotainment system, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, wireless phone charging, auto-dimming interior rearview mirror, Wi-Fi hotspot with 6 USB charging ports inside the vehicle, 2 for every row, over-the-air software updates, digital key 2, as well as power folding side mirrors. So these are things you're going to find on even the base standard light range all the way up through the GT line. But of course, the higher trims will offer more equipment, which we'll touch on here. So looking at the Land and GT line standard features over the Wind and below trims, this is going to be an even more impressive list of features. So you have the blind spot view monitor, park distance warning for the side of the vehicle, parking collision avoidance assist for the rear, surround view monitor with 3D view, full display mirror with HomeLink, heated auto dimming and power adjustable side mirrors with LED turn signals, reverse tilt down side mirrors, 10-way power driver's seat with 4-way power lumbar, premium relaxation comfort setting and 2-way power leg extension, heated and ventilated second row seats, power tilt and telescopic steering wheel, memory driver's seat, steering wheel, and outside side mirrors, second row slide out center console with second row integrated window shades, sound absorbing rear door window glass, parabolic motion glove box, multicolor ambient mood lighting, the Meridian premium audio system with 14 speakers, 20-inch or 21-inch wheels depending on which of these two trims, in different designs with black and machine finishes, LED cube projection headlights with digital pattern lighting grille, front grille with body color and digital pattern grille, which I just mentioned, the lower body cladding in gloss black, illuminated charge port with onboard power generator, vehicle to load exterior outlet, so you have the inside and outside outlet, as well as the full availability of the digital services, which you can purchase after the fact via software updates, and some of the lesser trims only have partial availability of those options. So Overall, as you can see, the standard equipment list for the Land as well as the GT-Line is very, very impressive. So next up, I want to cover the GT-Line standard equipment that you're gaining over that of the Land. Now, some of these features and options are going to be optional on the Land or some of the lesser trims, but these are going to be standard across every single GT-Line. So first up, you have the 379 horsepower, 516 pound-feet of torque, dual motor all-wheel drive with the larger 99.8 kilowatt hour battery pack. Now this is actually available via a software update, that additional torque output on the Land as well as the Wind all-wheel drive via that mobile store that I did just mention in the previous clip. You have the self-leveling rear suspension, once again optional with the towing package on the Land. 21-inch alloy wheels, 8-way power adjustable driver's seat with 4-way power lumbar, ergo motion seat, 2-way power leg extension, and 2-way power bolster. 8-way passenger seat with most of the same adjustments, no ergo motion, but you do have the 2-way lumbar as well as the 2-way power leg support. Once again, some of those are optional on the Land. Premium relaxation comfort passenger seat, so you not only get it on the driver's seat, but you also get it on the passenger side. Parking collision avoidance assist front and side. Remote smart parking assist 2, as well as heads up display. So those are all going to be standard on the GT-Line. Some of those are optional, as I've noted here on this list on the Land. Now next, moving on, we're going to have the optional features for both of these two trim levels, so both the Land and GT-Line. There is a tow package for the Land, which gives you 5,000 pound towing capacity, the self-leveling rear suspension, as well as the tow hitch. Now I believe the self-leveling suspension as well as the 5,000 pound towing capacity is standard on the GT-Line without a package, but both vehicles will have a port installed option for a trailering hitch. So if you do opt for a GT-Line, you will have to add the hitch after the fact, either via a dealer or a dealer installed accessory, but that is going to be available on a Land for a dedicated package. So a little bit of a difference there. The Land all-wheel drive also has the relaxation captain chair package, which includes the second row VIP relaxation chairs, the 8-way power adjustable seats, the wing out style headrest, 2-way adjustable leg support, and then of course the 8-way power passenger front seat with premium relaxation comfort setting and 2-way power leg extensions. So essentially that adds most of the same power adjustments for the first and second row on the Land if you do option that package for $2,000. And then finally we do have the GT-Line all-wheel drive relaxation captain chair package, which again adds most of that same equipment as the Land. So essentially, if you get a fully loaded Land with the relaxation and the towing, it's going to be very, very similar to that of a GT-Line, minus the heads-up display. Remote smart parking assist 2 is optional via that software store, and a couple other smaller items, but overall very, very similar if you do get them both fully loaded. So next up, taking a look at interior and exterior colors available on each of these two trims. Every EV9 is going to come in Pebble Gray, Snow White Pearl, Aurora Black Pearl, Ivory Silver Gloss, Panthera Metallic, Ice Green, as well as Ocean Blue Gloss. And then if you do opt for the Land or the GT-Line, you do have optional matte metallic colors as well, including the Ocean Blue Matte, and I believe there's one other. I'll go ahead and have it up on the screen as well. Those are exclusive to the Land and GT-Line and not available on some of the lesser trims for an additional charge, of course. And then taking a look at the interior colors, it looks like I think we have 3 available for each, and they are going to be slightly different, not only in the stitching pattern, but also some of the materials and color combinations as well. So taking a look, you have the black and dark gray quilted stripes, the dark gray and light gray quilted stripes, as well as the black and brown quilted stripes on the Land. And then moving up to the GT-Line, you do have the light gray and black Syntex, the black and brown GT-Line Syntex with suede inserts, as well as the dark gray and navy Syntex, which is, as you can see, different from that of every other EV9 currently available. So interior color combinations may be similar depending on which one you choose, but there are also some key differences, again, not only in the actual stitching, but also some of the material and color combinations as well. So finally, touching on the pricing information for each of these two vehicles. Starting with the Land all-wheel drive, it starts at $71,395 including destination, and does have 2 optional packages, towing package for $1,500, as well as the Land all-wheel drive relaxation captain chairs for $2,000. Now moving on to the GT-Line all-wheel drive, this comes in at $75,395 including destination, and just has 1 optional package, which is the GT-Line relaxation captain chairs for, again, the same $2,000. So as you can see, there is not a huge price differential between each of these two models, as they do have most of the same standard as well as optional equipment available, but there is going to be a difference. And most of the difference will kind of lie on the appearance, the color combinations available, and of course, some of those mobile software additions that are standard on the GT line, which are available on the Land for an additional charge. So depending on how much those additional software functions add to the price, if you're wanting to get the remote smart park assist 2, the additional power output, 516 pound-feet of torque, and some of the other upgrades that are standard on the GT line, it may make a little bit more sense, or may even close the gap between the two even more if you choose to add those after the fact on the Land. So again, just a few things to consider between each of these two trim levels, but there is at least a couple $1,000 price difference depending on how they're optioned between each of these vehicles. But I think that's pretty much going to do it and wrap up this video for the trim comparison between the Land and the GT line of the all-new fully electric three-row SUV from Kia. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and or found something helpful. If you did, make sure to hit that like button below. It greatly helps out the channel, these videos. Subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to check out some of my other trim comparisons, not only here on the EV9, but other makes and models as well. And I will be attending the 2024 Chicago Auto Show here early next month, and I am very, very excited, and I fully expect the EV9 to be in attendance. Now, as you guys might have seen on the channel, I have already had a little bit of hands-on time with the EV9 last fall at the Chicago Drives Electric event, a production-ready version, not quite a production spec, if you will, or consumer spec, but I was very, very impressed, and I do have a video here on the channel if you guys want to check that out. Unfortunately, I have not been able to drive the vehicle yet, but it is available at local dealerships as of me filming this video. So if you're looking to go look at one in person or take one for a test drive, chances are your local dealership will have access to one. Anyways, I appreciate the continued support here on the channel. If you're looking to support the channel even further, consider becoming a channel member or using the Amazon affiliate link down in the description below. We get a small referral bonus from that at no additional cost to you. But as always, I appreciate the continued support and hope to see you guys in the next one.